I'm Josanne with thechocolatebouquet.com, and I'm going to show you in this video how to make a peanut butter cup and peppermint patty bouquet. For this bouquet, you're going to need a vase of your choice. Choose one that has a small neck. My neck just happens to be in the middle of the vase. You're going to need several flowers that have about a 3-inch diameter in the petals. You're going to need an ivy vine, mini Reese's peanut butter cups, mini peppermint patties. You'll need floral wire. You can get these at Walmart for about 77 cents for a pack of 20. And you need a pen, and a pen with a lid is ideal that has the little clippy on it. You'll notice on your ivy vine that your leaves are attached by plastic stems to the main wire. You'll want to pull them off one at a time, and you'll want to make sure that the circle that's at the base of the leaves does not rip. You need that circle to be there. And so be sure that you buy an ivy vine that does have the removable leaves. And you want to take about 1.5 feet of your vine and remove all the leaves to it. Next, you're going to want to remove all of your flowers off of their stems. In other words, you're going to want to decapitate your flowers, and then you're going to want to remove the middle plastic pieces, the top piece and the bottom piece, so that all you have left is the fabric petals. Now that we have our flowers and stems decapitated, we're going to start building our bouquet flowers. This is where you're going to need your pen and your floral wire. Take one of your floral wires and take the very tip of it and slide it underneath your lid clip on your pen. Then you're going to take your finger and push the clip up against the pen as hard as you can, and then start to wrap your wire around the pen. Once you get most of the way around the pen, you're going to pull your wire down so that it isn't going to go over the clip any longer, and you're going to wrap around 1 or 2 more times. And then slide your wire off of your pen, and what you'll have is a little bit of a squiggly at the end of your wire. Next, take one of your Reese's peanut butter cups and your peppermint patties. Turn your cup upside down, set it on the top side of your peppermint patty, and then set them on your table. Take your wire with the squiggly at the top, and then you want to take the bottom of your wire and drive it through the middle of both of your candies. Candies that have a soft middle are the easiest to work with. Sometimes when you drive it all the way through, your aluminum foil comes a little loose at the bottom, and you just have to push it back up. Pull your candies to the top of the wire, and the squiggly is at the top so it stops your candy and it doesn't slide off. Then you take your fabric petals and you slide them up to the candy, and then you take your ivy leaves with a little plastic circle at the bottom, and you slide that onto your stem. And I personally like 2 sets of leaves. You can use 1, 2, or whatever looks best to you. And then I spread them out so that they're both ways on the bottom. And then you take your pen again. You don't need your clip this time, but all you need to do is make 1 more loop at the bottom of your flower, and then pull your pen out, and that's what helps your flower to not slide back down the floral stem. Okay. Once you have all of your flowers made, you're ready to start arranging your bouquet. For the shape of my vase, I need a piece of green floral foam. I'm going to leave it stick out over the top a little bit to give some height to my flowers, and I'm going to cover most of it with confetti. If it's not perfectly covered, it won't really be all that noticeable because of the greenery that's going to be on top of it. it in. Okay, now we're ready to start adding our flowers. If you'd like your flowers to be different heights, you can always wrap your wire around your pen a few extra times on the bottom half of your flower. And you just continue to add your flowers until you have them all added to your vase, and then you can form them. Okay, as you can see, my flowers are going every which way, but the wire that these flowers are made of are very flexible, so now is when you get to shape your bouquet to the way you want it to look. I sometimes will bend the wire back and then bend it forward. And do this several times. And then you can use your confetti to fill in your space, or the empty spaces, I should say. And I only used 12 or 13 flowers with this bouquet. You can use more or less, depending on what look you're aiming for. And then you just want to spread your flowers out so that they are pretty evenly distributed across the top of your bouquet. And here you have your finished product, a peanut butter cup and peppermint patty bouquet.